everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and today we are going to be doing a budget recap for the month of October. So my sheets did not print correctly again, so I am going to have to figure out how to get that fixed. It may be because I put the pages in backwards, or it could be because I'm not printing the previous sheets with it. I'm not sure, but we may be flipping through these as we go. But let's get started. So for our debt, our only debt is our truck. We currently have a balance of $24,833. We paid $82 towards interest this month, and year to date it's at $903. We did not apply an extra debt payment this month, so we only paid our minimum. Last month we had a balance of $25,359, so our balance did go down by $526, which is only a 1.5% change. We started the year at $34,550, so we were so close to hitting $10,000 of debt paid off this year. We are currently at $9,717, which is 28% so far, so that is good news, and we should definitely be over $10,000 by the end of November, so that's great. Let's move over to our net worth tracker. So I only pretty much track our cash and our bank account totals. I do not include the truck as an asset or our investment accounts. I just prefer it this way. I basically just like to see overall how much cash we have on hand versus the debt we owe. So our cash ended at $16,108. I wish I had a, let me see, grab a paper so we can look at that in a minute. So our assets were at $16,108. Our truck balance was $24,833. So we had a negative net worth of $8,725. Unfortunately, we went down. Our net worth was $6,208, but that is because our earnest money is not deposited yet. I did receive that check, so that's great news, but unfortunately we were not able to include it in our October. I guess you kind of could because it's a check, but that's all right. I just put our ending bank balances and it will be reflected next month, so all good still. So we had a net change of $2,517. Then let's go to this sheet, monthly budget category breakdown. So we had a rollover balance of $357. Our total earned income this month was $8,187. We had other income of $251, so this is going to be the garage sale money and also our cashback rewards for our credit cards. We used $5,855 of our savings, so the majority of that is our earnest deposit we had, as well as the appraisal and the home inspection. So our total monthly inflow for October was $14,650. So typically I had only included food and household on here. Since this is the way the budget mom is changing her new setup, I decided to go ahead and fill in a couple of other categories. So this is not all inclusive, but I probably will eventually start including all of them. But so for tithe, We had a budget of $870. We actually had $1,090, so it was up $220 for 7% of our income. Home is just our rent. That broke even. Utilities was only up by 7. Car, we had budgeted $309. It was actually $482. That is not too bad. It's an increase of $173. That is because we paid State Farm and went ahead and prepaid our first month with our new car insurance, so not too bad. Entertainment was about the same. Groceries was $752, so we actually spent $232 over what I had budgeted. So that is kind of like a first for us for groceries. Our groceries have pretty much stayed within budget. We did have the garage sale, and we did buy food for my family, and so some of that is also feeding other people, but I am okay with it, so we're all good there. Dining out, $788. So this is our culprit in our budget. We were over by $628 from what we budgeted, so that is our problem area. We are highly aware, highly annoyed, but not enough to do something about it. So as long as we are aware, you know, it is what it is. So gas, we budgeted $225. We only spent $154, so that was good. Household, we spent $540, so we were only over budget by $40, not too bad. And savings, we had budgeted $28.67. We actually were able to save $3,070. So that is basically the garage sale money that was in our other income. So pretty good. Total food was 10.5% of our budget, and food and household expenses were $2,080. That is just things around the house, like cleaning supplies, all the necessities. It's not your rent or your utilities. So we spent $2,080, which was 14% of our budget. So next, let's go to our debt. We had a total monthly inflow of $14,650. We only paid the minimum, and it was 100%, so 4% of our total monthly inflow, but 100% went towards debt. Of our monthly income, we were able to save $3,070, so that was 37% of our income, which is amazing. So I like this sheet because it allows me to see our savings breakdown. I'm not sure, I may have to add that if I decide to get the Budget Mom's new book. But for now, I am still using her older version. So we saved $880 in our 10K savings challenge, which was 29% of our savings. We had our 2 high yield savings accounts that each got $100. That was 3%, and then our sinking funds was $1,990, which was 65%. So some of our sinking funds are going towards our house, like the 100 envelope challenge and the $5, $10, and $20 challenges. So savings towards the house was actually $1,905, so it was 62% of what we saved. So this sheet, you can tell what your priority is. Obviously, we are saving right now versus paying off debt. Once we get into the house, I would like to continue saving for house maintenance, but our focus will switch to paying off the truck. And I believe we are on to the final sheet, which basically is the month over month view. This is one of the sheets that will not be included in the new version. So basically it's your change over versus from September versus October. So as you can see, we overspent in a few, or I guess you could say spent more than we did in the previous month. So car, I'm okay with. We paid for 2 car insurances. Debt went down. That's why I like to include it as red, because we did not contribute more towards debt. Dining out, we were over $468 from the previous month. Entertainment went down though. Events went down. Our giving did go up. Groceries went down, or up, sorry. Home went up. Medical went up. But our personal spending went down, so that's good. And then our savings did go up. So overall, the month was not too shabby. I did forget to put here the new category I added for new home. I wanted to split it from this home to our new home so I could see the difference, or basically how much we were putting into the new home. So we spent $4,680 in the first month. Now $3,300 of that is coming back to us. So we did put $1,600 towards the house, or $1,300 I guess, towards the house. $650 of that is the appraisal, so hopefully that will be applied to the next house we decide to go under contract with and potentially purchase. But if you are looking into buying a home, we had already had to put down almost $5,000 without even actually purchasing the home. So FYI for all those who may be in the market now. But so overall, that is our budget recap for October. Next month is my extra paycheck month, and so thankfully we should be able to replenish the savings we used. I am hoping to reach our 10K milestone in our savings, and we will start saving more for the fun stuff like the decorating and the furniture. So but that is it for today's video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I pray y'all have a wonderful week or weekend, and let me know how your October budgets ended up. Tell me in the comments. And I will see y'all or talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.